Yeah, people in pool or getting shit ready for tomorrow.
They're getting shit ready for tomorrow.
Where's Dave after?
No,
he's in the diary room.
Will be at all now.
Okay. He'll probably be asking for his clippers.
Yeah, but too much time.
That's what I mean.
Of course, he's had the can of lager as well.
Yeah.
So what?
Two.
I think it's gone midnight.
Maybe 4 glasses.
Let's see what's
That would be enough.
Couple of cans of wine.
4 glasses would be well enough to get me on my way from being drunk, not tipsy drunk.
4 glasses of wine.
Yeah, because wine hits you. I can take vodka all night.
Oh, can you now?
Yeah, I start drinking straight vodka after a while.
Yeah.
I actually like the taste of vodka. And I drink it straight, so I drink it slowly, because normally when I have a mixer with it, it goes down like a soft drink. That's why I start drinking it straight, so I drink it a bit slowly. What do you drink again? Jack Daniels, JD?
Oh, famous grouse. Kronenberg.
What's the one with the lemon in? Copperberg? No, that's cider.
Coors, can't you?
Oh yeah,
Lime.
Coors with the lime in. That's nice.
That's right.
Corona, did you say?
Corona, yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. What do you drink when you go out? Lager or spirits?
Nah, lager. Kronenberg. If I can, if I've got it. I'll drink anything.
Do you reckon you'll be having a big night out when you get back? Or your mates?
Well, if it was 8 o'clock at 5 o'clock on here, that means it's now 1 o'clock in the morning.
That's early for us.
Yeah.
Well, for me anyway.
And me. Oh man. Have you ever lived in a place that had such bright lights everywhere?
No, never. My flat at home, like the light bulbs seem to blow all the time. Like I've got really high ceilings. And, oh, what the fuck?
I think there's cereal in there.
Yeah, I've got like they're proper like Victorian kind of style ceilings, so they're massive, like 10 foot tall, and the lights blow all the time in there. And like there's 3 or 4 like big spotlights, but then even when one goes, it seems really dark in there. And then in this place, there's just fucking lights everywhere. Those ones in the morning are the worst though.
Yeah, they always wake me up before the alarm. If I really wanted to, I could sleep for that alarm now.
You reckon?
Yeah, because I'm so used to it now.
I don't think I could.
Give it another week and it won't bother you. If it's the bright lights have suddenly flashed your eyes open.
Yeah. Where's Corin gone?
I think she must have gone for a week.
Oh, she.
Yeah, it was really funny. I don't know if you ever showed it on the telly, but quite a few times, either the smokers would lose the lighter or the lighter would break.
All right.
So they'd have to light their cigarettes from the toaster.
Really?
And they got bollocked big time.
Yeah, I was going to say that I bet they would have got a bollock again.
Big time. The first few weeks were shit hot on breaking rules and stuff.
Was a lot of people breaking rules?
Yeah, or even it wasn't even serious rules and we'd be punished.
Really?
But nowadays they seem to be able to get away with any, like the fact that Dave talked about nominations, so he was put up. Before someone had talked about nominations, we had the cold water turned off and all our food taken away.
Yeah?
So they've been really lenient with us lately.
Maybe it's because we were here and we were new.
And then one week, Shabby and Jovan talked in code.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and you're not allowed. And then the whole house got punished for that.
Wow. I wouldn't have even thought of talking in code.
Well, the last week or so, we seem to be breaking shitloads of rules.
Yeah, I think, maybe like I said, maybe because we were new, maybe. That's why they've been a bit more lenient.
Yeah, what do you think about that, Cosmo?
What's that, babe?
They seem to be really lenient with us lately with rule breaking. Because remember, normally we'd get punished bad for it.
What reels though?
So remember when, like, Dave talked about nominations? Like last time we talked about nominations, we had no cold water and all our food was taken off us.
Yeah, I suppose I've already been there, done that,
Yeah.
so something different. I've just passed diary and draw.
Room rant.
He always says this to me.
I don't think I've not got nothing to rant about.
Well, I am, but I think we should tonight because we didn't last night.
Yeah, believe me, JJ, it's so much fun because one person.
And he must be dying for us
Yeah,
too.
one person once starts talking. And
If you start ranting, it might force me to rant.
yeah,
Yeah.
Even though I've got nothing to rant about.
I ain't got anything to say, but I'll come with you.
actually, the week that Iffy and I were probably in there like every night for about 2 weeks. Dead on about 2 a.m. we'd be going in there. And especially the night that she and I were both, all three of us were up for eviction. She ranted big time for like 2
Thank
hours
you.
once in the diary room, and I was just sitting there laughing my tits off. I couldn't even say a word because I was just laughing too much.
Really?
Yeah.
So you reckon it's about 1 o'clock? That's 9, yeah.
I think it's more than 1 o'clock. But
I do. I think it's about 2.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
if we get into the diary room, we can ask people to reset the clock for us.
Can they, do they have to do it automatically, or
Yeah, someone will come in.
No.
or someone to do it when they come to
would
fix
they?
it?
Yeah, I've asked them before and they've done it.
Yeah?
Really? I've
Yeah.
always done it, I thought.
No, basically what they do when we're asleep, they'll just lock the door.
Oh.
Someone will just come in through the storeroom
And
set it and then
Alright, yeah.
back out.
And I bet they do just knock an hour off here or there, don't they?
Oh, do
just
you
for
know,
that.
last week,
Because what, so we stay up later?
Yeah, or so they'll think, what time's it now? Well, it's 8 in the morning, put it at 9.
9, yeah.
last week, it wasn't even last week, it was about 5 days ago, I was in the bathroom brushing my teeth and I could hear movement and I could hear them on the other side.
Really?
I was so tempted just to push the door open and make them shit themselves.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
you should have.
But I thought maybe I better not, just in case I get in trouble for it.
Yeah.
But literally, I could hear them putting the stuff in the store cupboard.
Yeah, I don't think I would have pushed it open actually. I'm going to want a cig now if I start drinking this coffee.
Mm. Well, I don't want to say, but
Should I sit in the living room?
yeah.
Oh shit.
So it's just a crappy ass fridge. They spent 10 grand on this bespoke table. But
Is that how much you reckon it was?
Yeah, because this table would have had to have been laser,
How would they have done all this stuff?
laser
Like,
etching.
yeah?
Yeah.
Because I think it's really cool, like the knives and forks and the glasses, I think it's awesome.
I mean, I would hate to think how much Bob Ryder cost to construct.
Loads.
Are we the last three still standing?
Yeah.
I
We were
don't
the same
think that
last
would
night,
have
weren't
cost loads of
Yeah.
money.
we? Do you not?
No. That's just something that's like, no. Like my dad could make that in the garage. It didn't cost a lot of money, that.
Maybe you did.
Oh, here we
Yeah.
go.
Open.
Come on, Diary. We have to leave our drinks here.
Ah.
Diary room rant. your first
I only
one.
wanna
I'm
ask
not going to be
them.
able to rant, but I'll come
can.
just for the experience.
Right, we need to
I've
think
never
of,
been
we
in
need to
before
think of
with two
something.
people.
We need to think.
Oh, yeah,
I'll tell you what. If it's a guy voice, I'll take over.
Let's just ask about the garden first.
Right, Corinne, you get in the middle.
It must be the floorboards must be really like funny, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What time do you reckon it's going?
It's 2:30.
Did you ask people there?
Yeah, it's 2:30. Yeah, that was a good guess, mate, Reg.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, it's 2:30.
His house is going to be a big one because they closed off the garden. Imagine if you opened up Crystal Lake.